Hey guys, Ben Stevens 56 here with Reverse Dungeon Order Part 9. In the last episode, we hooked myself up with the handy dandy boomerang. I still have it on my B button. In this episode, we're going to use that boomerang to take on Jabu Jabu's belly. So, obviously, there's a few things wrong with that. How exactly am I going to get to Jabu Jabu? Oh, excuse me. A few things like that. So, let's get to it. Alright, so the first thing we're going to have to do is climb Zor's River. And we're going to use the hover boots to make that a little less annoying. So we can kind of just hover over everything. And I'm going to try this, but it's probably not going to work. I only have one. Like, I'll just try it once. Yeah, that doesn't look like enough. If you have enough height, you can actually get over. Am I going to make it? Oh, I was so close, dude. Oh, well. You know, you'll win some, you lose some. So, if you have enough height there, you can actually make it over the waterfall. It's pretty sick. But I guess I'll just play Zelda's Lullaby. And what do you know? We're in Zor's domain. Yippee. Actually... Oh, I thought I grabbed Deku Nuts. Apparently I didn't. I'll just get some here. That'll make things a little bit easier in the future. Okay, so our first obstacle here is King Zor, because I never moved him as a kid, so I'm going to use this ledge clip here to do basically what we did as a child and just swim right underneath him. Later, dude. So our second, more obvious obstacle is the fact that, well, Jabu Jabu isn't here. But that doesn't faze me, because I'm just going to enter him anyways. You see, the loading zone's actually still there. It's one of the more known glitches in this game. It's pretty cool. So, low-key, just going to hang out in Jabu's belly as adult. So as adult, this dungeon's really short. We're only going to be in it for about a second or two. Now, the next obstacle in this dungeon is the fact that there's a switch here, but what we can do to get around that is there's actually one frame where you're standing on top of the switch where you can use a trade quest item. And I seem to be having trouble getting that one frame. There we go. So what that does is it opens the door, but it doesn't press the switch down, which gives you a few seconds to actually enter the door before it closes. I'm not sure if this works as adult, and even if it does... Wow, it does work! Nice! Okay, well, you can skip having to climb up for that puzzle right there. And voila, we're in the boss. So, yeah, that segment's pretty short. I'm thinking this is just going to be a really short part. Alright, so this is the only thing we need the boomerang for to fight this boss. So we beat up his tentacles with the boomerang. Now, we're going to get these quick stuns on him to quickly take out his things. Now, the hard part about this boss... Ah, don't hit me, dude. Okay, I don't have too much more room for error. Alright, so we actually need to hit him with pots to damage him. Now that sounds pretty stupid, and well, that's kind of because it is pretty stupid. I need him to come a little closer. So this is hard because he can knock you with his electricity, and that hits the pot out of your hand, so you have to be pretty careful when you fight this guy. I did not mean to hit that. Alright, so that's 2 hits. And I should still have 2 more pots, yeah, which means I cannot afford to miss him another time. So health isn't really an issue here because, Alright, I need 1 more hit on this guy. And I think he's going to be too far away to reach that pot effectively. Alrighty. And so now, I'm just going to wait for him to pop back up 1 more time. Equip the Master Sword. Actually, I need to equip or Giant's Knife, that Master Sword. And apply the final hit. And voila! That is Jabu Jabu's belly. Very fast dungeon. Very, very fast dungeon. Scary boss fight though, because if you run out of pots, it's kind of over. Alright. Now, this cutscene's a little weird. See, there's no way we can actually skip this cutscene because of its nature. Because Gerudo's text will always cancel whatever way you're trying to skip it. So this cutscene's gonna look a little weird because I'm obviously not supposed to be adult. It's always a little scary. It seems like it's gonna freeze there. She likes him that way, dude. And I have the sapphire, but I don't seem like I actually have it. Whoops. And I kind of just fall there for what, whatever reason, just cause. Alright. So I'm gonna play the Blare Fire to get out of here. Because I don't really have a very good way of getting past King Zora now. So let's get some magic there. Slowly climb. And I'm just going to stick Farore's Wind in here for later. That'll be important in a bit, but for now I just keep in mind that I have Farore's Wind placed in that particular spot. So now everything's pretty much back to normal. I got my sword back. And now we are in the next dungeon, which is Dodongo's Cavern, and I think I'm going to leave it off there. So yeah, well, I guess I gotta get the cutscene to play. Yeah, there we go. I gotta get the text to show. Dodongo's Cavern. Yeah. Alright, well, that's gonna be it for this episode. Leave your comments for how you thought about this one, you know, all that stuff. And later.